I don't have that experience. That ain't me. Take your ass across the road with them people that voted for Trump and everybody else. You go on over there too. I ain't say you had to stay. I just said you welcome at this table. Now you make the choice if your black ass sit here or not. Now that's my experience.
Defining somebody is. Let me cut in real quick. Because I didn't define anybody. I'm just telling you what exactly the reality is. Okay, there are black people who actually voted for Trump and told us, the black people, we don't have the same experience.
QL, give me 1 second, love. Okay, I'm gonna let you get it off. I promise you. Okay. All right. So listen, this is how we're gonna do this because it's gonna be a back and forth. I can see that, and we have other people on the panel. So I do want to give them an opportunity to say what they have to say, and then we will get back to you, QL, and you guys can have it out. But I don't want to keep, everybody else up here waiting if they don't have to. So we're going to let DJ Soul. Is that Jonty?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Jonty, how you doing? Welcome in.
Hi. I don't know how the hell Messy Talk is dabbling in debate topics, but okay.
This black talk. This ain't messy talk. Maybe that's where it met in the middle. I don't know. But this ain't messy.
I guess so.
But
is this deriving from the conversation I saw earlier on She Go Live about people questioning Jaw Dropper's blackness?
It's even before that.
I don't know about the conversations outside of this platform, right? That isn't the conversation here.
It was told I'm not black. No, Genty,
yes,
I'm not black. And Messy Talk said I'm not black.
I don't give a damn what Messy Talk says. Do people not know what a fucking phenotype is?
Wait, Genty, that's not true. And she playing the same game that I told her and the Shigo that people were playing earlier, which is let's do a skit about how black she is. You are black. What do you do?
That's the third time.
No, Hippie, I have so many recordings.
Exactly what I said earlier.
Hey guys, listen.
Hippie, his dogs will holler.
Mute them, please. Okay, listen, guys. Over here, we want some resolve. Okay? I'm not sure what the conversation has been. At this point, when I saw Jaw Dropper looks black to me. So am I going to have an issue with Jaw Dropper saying the word nigga? No. Now, my issue and concern, and I think that the conversation should be whether or not what she said there was her othering herself. Now, that is where I would have the issue is like, hey, sweetheart, why are you othering yourself?
That's what I was about to get into, right?
You get what I'm saying? That's what that sounded like to me.
Right, that's what I was trying to say.
She's black.
Right, that's what I was.
To me.
That's what I was going to say to Jaw Dropper before Hippie says something. Jaw Dropper, this is what I'm going to say to you, right? It don't matter what somebody on Messy Talk says. If you know you black, you black. If somebody question your blackness, oh the fuck, well, it happens. People was questioning Kamala Harris' blackness. She knew she black. She went to a whole HBCU, but because her mother was, Asian, they called her not black. But she knew she black, so you black, that's it. Fuck these people. Now, as far as like the conversation about who can say the N-word and don't, QL, you're probably not going to agree with me when I say this, but Kappa is 1000% correct. The word nigga technically belongs to black Americans, not black Haitians, not black anything else. Black Americans, because that's what they were called on this soil. We weren't called niggas in Haiti. We wasn't called niggas in Africa. We wasn't called niggas in Brazil. We were called something else. Those slurs in our countries we can reclaim technically, and I mean technically. If black Americans, FBA, really, really wanted to, they can tell us to not say the N-word. And there'd be nothing we can do about it. I mean, we could still say it, but then, it's going to cause an issue. But technically, if they really wanted to, they could. They could. And this is something I learned from Bratz when me and Bratz used to be cool. I learned that from her. And she wasn't wrong.
See, that wasn't my argument. My argument was specifically stating that There are African American people who will sit there, or Black people or Haitian people. When we talk about the experiences that we have in America, and they're also living in America, they will look me in my eyes, especially when we talk about colorism, anti-Blackness, white supremacy. They will say that these things they do not have those experiences. That was my argument. I never defined anybody. I simply stated there are Black people living in America that will look me in my eyes and tell me, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't define anybody. That's my argument.
Hold on. What
Yeah, and
exactly does that have to do with this situation, QL?
We're talking about,
can I back her up and
nationality
just
got
say
brought
this
up
first
into
change?
it.
Sorry.
Why are people acting like we're lost here? We played a clip. Jaw Dropper defined herself. And Kappa made a statement. And I said, well, to be honest with you, Kappa, they just said a couple hours ago that we wouldn't be considered Black. These are the things that they have been saying to us. That was my argument back. She gonna say that is entirely true, which led us to this conversation. The conversation should have been about white, anti-Blackness and white supremacy, and the fact that she used the N-word in a derogatory way, but y'all brought other nationalities into this conversation. That's what we've been trying to explain.
Yeah, and then I just want to tell you, K-Dub, like to back her up, I think what QL is saying is similar to what I'm saying in the sense of there's been a lot of spins today to go into different directions to talk about anything besides the fact that this person was upset with Kiana for saying something about her homeland. So then she chose to say something about Kiana that was derogatory related to her race because this person does not have ancestors in this country that were slaves. They're not a descendant of slaves in the United States. And this whole idea that Puerto Rico is an American territory, that was after slavery was already over. So my point earlier, which Kiana proved, and I'm sure she about to prove again, is Kiana is standing in there and saying, I said what I said, I don't give a damn about what I said, versus this person and the people along with her are trying to spin out of it and be like, oh, well, she says the N-word all the time. Oh, well, it wasn't like that. That's exactly how it was. That's why she gave that disclaimer, because she like, okay, well, you talk about Puerto Rico, what if I start calling you niggas? Okay, nigga this, nigga that, nigga. Like, she was trying to be disrespectful. My whole point was just stand in it. You want to be disrespectful. Cool.
Hippie, real quick, Poozy, I wanted to answer what you said in the comment section.
Wait,
She
I'm
said,
not
did y'all...
Poozy?
No, I know you're not. I'm responding to her comment.
I'm sorry.
Right? No, she said, did y'all have to pick cotton? Did y'all have to did y'all get graped or strange fruited? Poozy, Haitians absolutely did. You realize we was a boat stop before y'all, right?
Not a
like they didn't feed us to alligators. They threw us in sugar barrels and they fed us to sharks.
Again, and I'm glad
that was crazy.
I'm just
Kappa, I'll be right back.
QL, because I know you don't have an order right now. Can I go after QL?
Got you. I got, hey, one at a time. DJ said what he had to say. Who was next?
Kappa say, I got this shit. Can I go after QL, Kappa?
And go ahead, QL. Finish it.
Thank you. And that was my consistency. And I'm glad Happy is here saying the same thing, because everybody making it seem like I'm delusional. But Genty, this is the thing that I was saying earlier too as well, about the experience of the Haitian community, because Haiti was brought up left, right, and centered in this entire conversation while I'm minding my own Haitian ass business. And somehow we got it. I'm not going to say that, because if I say that, this whole panel about to explode. And I know the Hispanic community for to come at me after me hard. I can't do that no more. I'm going to just say, like, when it comes to Haiti, when we bring up Haitians in this entire conversation, when it comes about anti-Blackness amongst the Hispanic community, Haiti is not even considered a part of the Latino community. So when we were being thrown around and people are dictating who is Black and who is not Black, I was so confused, because I'm like, how did we even get involved in this entire conversation between somebody weaponizing the N-word to be disrespectful while the other person was saying stuff about their country? How did we get involved into this entire conversation?
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say, I did say the thing about experiences earlier, so you're not crazy. That was at AJ Live. I was one of the people talking about that. But my point there is, I'm going to be more offended by the N-word. Just like if I tell a Haitian person, don't make me, a Haitian Black person, don't make me go get a sugar barrel, they're going to be more offended by that than the African American, because we'll probably start laughing like, what you mean sugar barrel? What you talking about? Our experiences are different, so we're going to be offended by different things.
No,
okay, I'll drop that. I just wanted to say, you're not crazy. I did say that.
I would be
Well,
more.
can I speak real quick? Because I was trying to go after you. I asked Kapla. She said she was going to keep it on. I don't really want to argue with nobody. And this is steaming more tense because we was having a very nice, pleasant conversation and it got real tense real quick. So I'm going to
Okay,
drop my
she
phone.
go K for the haters, Kiana. There y'all go. She go K for the haters, Kiana.
I'm just going to state what I seen and probably going to get beat up or don't really care. So we just going to this is the problem that I'm having because this is kind of what I've heard happen earlier. Where we were on topic of the conversation that just happened and then it shifted to something else. And just from that recording I heard Puerto Rican in a dirty ass boots, you a nappy head ass hoe. I heard the retort of the comment of, if I call you a nigga, then don't call me racist. And we are still somehow on another conversation about how Caribbeans and Pacific Islanders or people that are from the islands, how they are or not black. This is what QL was saying earlier when she was saying we were supposed to be having a conversation about what was actually said in the live and what was wrong or correct about what was said in the live. And then somehow we get to a conversation that divides us. I don't know how in the fuck we always get here, but we can never get to the point of what the fuck was said in the live. But we are damn good at arguing and dividing between each other. And I just really wish that we can get back to the clip that we just saw because honestly, I can see both sides. I can see how there could have been a different response. I was just going to tell Hippie, I can even see what he's saying. You want her to stand on it? I can see that. But what I also am going to be honest in saying is that shit that was said prior to her coming in that panel, because that's why I asked was she in the comment section when all this was being said. That shit ain't okay either. And duality can exist. I'm not going to agree that comments about
Nobody
Puerto Rico
ever
being
said
dirty
what
and broke
I said
is
to her
okay.
was right. I was intending to
Hold
insult her.
on, Key,
What's your point?
Key, hold on. Let her finish and then I'm gonna rock it down to you, I promise.
See, this is why I
Go
said
ahead.
once it gets dark and negative, I ain't even with it. I'm trying to have an educated conversation about what happened in the live. And regardless of which, Kiana, you stand on it. But we talking about Jaw Dropper saying the N-word as if that was not the most xenophobic, disgusting shit said prior to that. So I'm going to acknowledge both.
You don't see me saying a goddamn thing.
I didn't say you said nothing. I'm talking about what we were talking about.
Nah,
which is-
Jay don't want y'all fighting back and forth. Jay don't want
I
I'm
don't
not
give
fighting.
a fuck.
I'm not fighting.
Key, hold on,
I'm not even
hold on.
raising my voice.
Key, let her finish.
I'm not talking that
Now,
girl.
see
You
me,
got a
please
black
explain
hole
to me.
in
You
your
got my
mouth.
inbox. You can DM me how I'm
Key,
doing.
let her finish.
I
Hey,
wish the fuck I would.
both of y'all, stop.
I'm not even getting loud.
Stop. One at a time, y'all. I'm getting a fucking headache. Jay, come back and get your live. Because
I
I'm
was
getting a
talking.
headache.
I'm not the only one screaming. Why
Okay,
you
Key's
muting
on
me?
mute now. Go ahead.
I haven't screamed at you, black hole.
See?
Your man.
Kiana.
See?
Just saying, this bitch always.
Okay, Key, come
We're
on
having
now.
a
You got to
conversation
Key, you
at
got
the
to
adult.
She's been
respect the
mad with me
live.
since that fucking
Key,
Mississippi
you got to
thing.
respect the live,
Girl,
bro.
you cannot. I didn't say nothing about you. I didn't even disrespect you. You called me 4 names and screamed at me,
She
and
go,
I'm trying to have an
get
adult
back on
conversation.
topic. Get back on topic. Back
Only
on
thing that I'm
topic.
trying to say is that can we get to what Kiana said and what Jaw Dropper said versus who black, who ain't black, who can do this and who can do that. That's what it's been all day long.
Okay, we got it. So go ahead and say what you gonna say, and then we'll just move to the next person.
Yeah, because I'm waiting patiently.
Cap, I got you, and I'm never long-winded. Y'all got it. I'm just going to drop.
Nah, I didn't say you have to drop. I just said, go ahead, get back to the topic. We got it. It got veered off. Everybody started talking different about different topics. Who's next?
I was next.
Okay.
So I think that there's a problem with people realizing that there's a difference between race, nationality, and ethnicity, right? The reason that is important is because that was the point of separation. Okay? In this video, in the clip, because that's all that I'm speaking to, I'm not speaking to shit else after that because it's gonna piss me off, right? So I'm gonna speak to the video, right? In the video, because people were in the chat hey, what's up? You black? Is she black? Are you black? No, she not black. Is she white? Is she this, that, and the third, right? And what she responded with is, I'm Puerto Rican. Well, baby, that's your nationality, right? Not one time was it I'm a black woman comment ever. Not one time. And that was the point of separation for me, right? It was a us against them thing at that point. Okay,
She was Puerto
QL.
Rican and black. She did
Hold
say.
on, not in that
Hold
clip
on,
that
Nico.
I
We
saw.
going
Let
one
me
at a
finish.
time, baby.
Yes,
Not
Keita.
in the clip that I saw.
QL, everybody stay
Not
on mute.
one time.
Stay on mute.
And Jay has the clip. We dissected this clip bit by bit earlier, right? Not one time in that clip did she say, I'm black. Since then, she has come out and said she's black. We've even talked, you know what I'm saying, in the DMs, right? And I get that. If she's saying black is her race, then so be it, right? That still does not make what she said any less wrong, because it still became a point of separation, right? It was if somebody say, hold on,
Video say she was black and Puerto Rican. I'm
Niqua,
just trying to.
I promise you,
Jay.
let me, cause
Jay
I'm
said
not.
one at a time, y'all. One at a time, Niqua. I'm gonna let you go, I promise. And Kiana's after K. So I'm
Okay.
gonna let you go, baby.
In the clip that I saw, not one time did she say that. There may be different clips and so on and so forth of her actually saying it, right? And then even when Kiana started showing the pictures or whatever, we paused it. And I was like, oh, okay, she a light-skinned black woman. That's a black woman. I'm not saying that she is not black, right? My issue is there became a point of separation the moment that phrase or what she said left her lips. That is the problem for me. That's it. That's all. Go ahead.
What I think Kay is trying to say, these bitches only say they black when they want to. They define themselves however they want, they identify. And here's the thing I will say. Now that we have definitively said, if you are not born on American soil as a black, having an African American experience, now you cannot say the word nigga. Guess what? Folks are gonna immediately be like, well, I'm so and so. And I'm such and such.
Tell me that I ain't black. Who the fuck
Girl,
are
ain't
you?
nobody talking to you. I ain't talking to you. Shut it up. So now people are going to be like, they're going to let you know their nationality, their origin, and so on and so forth. Because guess what? It's no perk to say black. The only perk these motherfuckers want to say black is be able to say nigga and fit in and so on and so forth. They ain't saying that shit when it's time to get a job. They ain't saying that motherfucking shit when it's time to get some credit or something. They say that shit when they want to. And I think that's what Kay was trying to say. When she had the opportunity to define herself, her first thing was to define what? Her nationality, not her race. Thank you.
Oh, Kiana, to be fair, not everybody's on
Nope. Go your ass on mute, DJ. Nope. Niqua is next, and then Jaw Dropper, then DJ if you want to jump in. We going in order.
I just want to say that I don't have nothing to get. I love both of their personalities on here, so I'm not with either or the other. And I wish they can work this out, honestly. But she did say, and I'm just clearing this up, in that clip we just heard, she did say black and Puerto Rican. So that's all I'm saying.
You up, babe. Nobody come off mute. This Jaw.
No, I'm actually really frustrated that my own community is telling me I ain't fucking black. Kiana, every time she want to host a fucking live, every time she want to hop on a motherfucking box, she want to talk about that I'm fucking Puerto Rican. So I'm going to fucking respond to that. You guys want me to respond the way you want me to. I'm not gonna. If you guys really paid attention to what the fuck I have said and done on other lives, I'm very blunt with myself. What the fuck do I look like fucking going on fucking, even me hosting a live and saying, hey y'all, I'm fucking black. The fuck is going on? Y'all really dead ass making me feel weird.
For the Haters is next, but I want to go after her. Go ahead, For the Haters.
Tried to jump in too. So For the Haters, DJ, then K.
No, that's okay. Go ahead, because I'm listening, trying to take all of this in, because this is wild to me, and I'm learning. So please let me listen for a minute.
Can I go after Genty?
Oh, because I don't exist, huh, Wanch?
No.
I'm talking to QL.
I'm gonna respond to you. That's why I said I'm gonna.
Okay.
All right. I got love for everybody on the panel: Kiana, QL, Kappa, K-Dub, everybody. But are we really having a diaspora war this week? Is the content that low on Messy Talk that we having a fake diaspora war again?
I think that's what's happening.
That's crazy because the same shit was
IQL.
pulled like 8 months ago when people from Messy Talk was saying Haitians ate cats and dogs and like like it's the same shit from like 8 months ago. It's weird. It's weird. Like I mean, Kiana at the end of the day, you're FBA, right? You're a foundational black woman, foundational black American, Kiana.
Absolutely.
Yes. So she's FBA. So if that's her feelings, that's her feelings. Ain't shit we can do about that. You know what I'm saying? She's born and raised in America, and she has a whole lineage of people who were slaves in America. That's how she feel. That's how she feel. My advice, jaw dropper, just let her feel how she feel, bro. Ain't shit you could do about it. As long as you know you black, that's all that matters, my nigga. Not every black person thinks like Kiana. And respectfully, Kiana, not everybody from the Caribbean knows the difference between race and ethnicity or nationality. I'm from Haiti. Like my whole family from Haiti, right? I was born in America, born and raised in America, first born in my family. My sister second. My whole family from Haiti. They don't know the difference. They don't know the difference. So it's not entirely her fault. That's what I was trying to say, but Kappa put me on mute because I didn't interrupt. My bad, Kappa. But that's what I was trying to tell you, Kiana. Like, not everybody from the Caribbean know the difference, bro. They don't.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. What
do she know she drunk though? Cause the bitch stay drunk. So the bitch is a drunk. That's a drunk.
Kiana.
Where the moms at? Y'all gotta mute her, man.
I'm letting me do everything, Mod. Y'all in this comment section. Now, come on, help me out.
Who said
Kiana.
you on?
It's not a side, Kiana. We gotta
I'll
keep
fuck
order.
with
It's
you,
not
Kiana,
fair.
but you gotta wait your turn, beloved.
Yeah, I'm making everybody wait so people can hear what y'all gotta say. Okay, DJ. Chat it up with Nick.
Fucking with her.
Yes.
I think chat it up.
Okay. I wanted to say first that, hey, K-Dub, love you down. But in the first clip, she specifically stated, I am a black Puerto Rican and Jamaican woman. She did identify herself. I do agree with the statements that you stated that when she used and weaponized the N-word as a form to be insulted, it did separate us. And again, this is the perfect example. Genty said his whole family is from Haiti. Some of my family is from Haiti as well. We're from Port-au-Prince. And Port-au-Prince, white people are called blanc. Haitian people, black people are called noir. We have Asian Haitians. We have white Haitians. We have all nationalities. And we identify them. That's an experience that I have. He probably does not have that, and his family does not have that. Another thing I would like to say, me personally, this is how I do it. The whole diaspora war for me, I don't do it. If African American people tell me they do not like the fact that I use the N-word around them, I don't even use it. Simple. But in this entire conversation, I still think that we need to have a conversation about white supremacy and anti-blackness. Because a lot of the things that we say amongst each other and to each other is derived from white supremacy and anti-blackness. I think we can have a bigger conversation versus the minuscule situation that happened between Jaw Dropper and Auntie Kiana.
And that's what I've been saying, QL. That's why I keep on circling it back to that's Messy Talk conversation. Y'all can have them conversations over there. That's not the conversation here. The conversation here is that, like, that's why I said it's a concern if that's the case. But she got up here, she said hey, I'm good with it. Like, as long as you ain't ashamed of like who you are or doing things that are against your own people, I'm good with it. Now, in reference to the nigga word, like I said earlier, just because you ain't white don't mean you can say the word nigga. And that's just what it is. And some of y'all just get passes because we can't tell apart. And even if you said it back then, you'd have been the same boat as I said motherfucker way. So we just know it don't mean shit. But hearing it come from a white person or somebody that could pass as white and the effect that has, that's totally different. That's a totally different conversation. Some shit you just gotta know you can't say and you can't do, and that shit gonna be more disrespectful to some groups than others. And that's just what it is. And the consequences behind that, no one's trying to control nobody's reaction to anything. But you have to understand that when you make All right. I hate that I ever said anything about the scientific
Jay,
motherfucking
Jay,
law.
baby, I'm about to drop. Gotta go. Family is here.
All right,
We about
love.
to have some family time, but I will be in the comments, y'all.
All right, love you too, K-Dub. I appreciate
Bye, Kay.
You too.
it.
I will say
Bye,
this,
everybody.
Jay, from now on, I'm going to say to everybody when I get ready to argue with them on Messy Talk, man, if I call you a nigga, don't get offended.
You so good.
It doesn't work that way for you, Kiana. It
Yes, it
doesn't work
do.
that way. No, it
Kappa,
don't.
keep it up.
No, it don't.
Keep it up here. The next, listen,
No.
you mute me, and I'm going to call you a nigga. You mute me, you call you a nigga now.
Kiana, she
That don't
is
offend.
black though, Kiana.
Oh my God, Kiana is a
That don't offend. Somebody else muted you, and now, now I muted you. That don't
I
work.
got to warn you. I got to warn you.
But it don't work that way because we both gonna be in the back of the squad car. You think you gonna get away because you light? They gonna get your ass too. They gonna get you too. That ain't that. The thing is, this is my thing.
You, Kappa.
The thing is, it feel like, and I'm torn a little bit between saying, you know, I mean, I get the point. She was upset because her whole they call it a state territory. Her whole island was denigrated. So I understand that. But the point that I can't get past is when you said, don't call me racist. Now, that could be that you don't understand the term, you know, or you use it interchangeably with prejudice or xenophobic. But the fact that you said, don't call me racist, for me, you separated yourself out by saying, don't call me racist when I call you the N-word. And that's a disclaimer to me. If I have to say that, then that means I'm not in that category. So if you're a black woman, then you're not racist if you call somebody the N-word. And your results will always vary based on your geographic fucking location. And I'm never going to take that back. That one part right there. And like I said, I didn't block you, Jaw Dropper. When I heard it, everybody was texting about it and sending me clips and shit. I didn't block you. I was like, it got to be a reasonable explanation, but I didn't see the whole clip. But once I seen the whole clip and understood that you said, don't call me racist, I can't get past that. And that, I ain't gonna lie, that stung, because me and you didn't talk. He was like, can I use your image? Can I do this? You've been very... So to hear that shit took me back like, hey, what the... thought you were black. Up, even when I made fun of your voice. Thought you were
This is
black.
the thing, Jaw Dropper, and I did earlier when she tried to say trolling when you made those statements. No, I can accept that because what I say, you look black to me, so yeah, it had to be what I say. I don't give a fuck because it had to be like a troll statement. I get it, but see, and this is what I try to tell people.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Kiana keeps mentioning that I'm just Puerto Rican. Bitch, you don't fucking know me. So I'm gonna move on how you want to present the people to me. I don't have to prove anybody who the fuck I am.
No, you don't.
Right?
So let me finish saying what I was saying because wait, because you're going down a lane that I wasn't going down. Let me finish my thought and then I'll let you get your thought off, okay? What I'm saying to you is, even if you're, like you say, you were being sarcastic, and now understand after you say I was being sarcastic, oh, okay, cool, she was being sarcastic. But you can't expect everybody when you say things like that to not, because these are real issues in the real world that affect our community. Okay? So when you say things like that and people take it serious, you get what I'm saying? Like that's almost like somebody that says, oh, I'm going to do this to myself or I'm going to go do that. Some people are going to take you serious on that. And if they do, you can't be mad at them or feel a way about it. You have to just accept, okay, I was trolling and hey, I didn't explain it to you. Now, if they continue to do it after you didn't say, hey, I was trolling, then hey, I can see you having that viewpoint. But on the initial stance, people hearing that clip initially and not hearing you say I was, or not even seeing the picture yet, because you got to remember, a lot of people are streaming. A lot of people didn't see the picture that Kiana showed. They're going off of reaction and what else is being said. And that's how we live our world over here on TikTok. A lot of us put our phone down, get in the live, and walk the fuck away. And we're listening. So perception is everything. So you have to be careful when you get in these panels, not saying that you can't do it, but you have to remember, just like you have fair reign into your reaction when an action happens, when you have, even though it's a reaction for you and to whoever you are reacting to, that is an action to someone else who has nothing to do, and they have a reaction. They have the right to a reaction as well. You get what I'm saying? So I wouldn't, if you knew you was trolling, this is what's going to come behind it, because there's people on here that are very serious about what the fuck has happened and what is happening today with people of the black race. So, you know, like I said earlier, like I had never, you know what I'm saying, but that's my thing. I get it if you were trolling and there's no like, because to me, that's a mental thing. When you do anti-black shit and you black, that's a mental thing that you really got to unlearn. And a lot of us have all of us have some anti-black somewhere in us if we're not actively trying to check it, because it's just the society that we have grown up in. You get what I'm saying? So I just, my thing is this. Once I saw the picture, I was like, oh, she black. You know what I'm saying? Now going into the deeper conversation, a nigga and who can, I believe those things too, but I think it's different levels to shit. Like I'm not about to fucking fight another black person, whether they had the same past experience as me as not, because it don't make a difference. Because if your nigga ass would have been over here, your nigga ass would have been in the same situation as me, dummy. Like that's how I feel about it. You get what I'm saying? So that's not nothing. But a YT person who ancestors actually did that to mine, yeah, no. You can't say that. You can't say that. And I think that's what it is. That's what it looked like to me. And you could have passed for that back then. Yeah, no. You can't say that to me. I'm sorry. You can't say that to me. My ancestors ain't gonna roll around in their grave. No. I'm gonna have to whoop your ass. And that's just what it is. That's just how I grew up. Like, that's just disrespect. Fuck. Like, nah, you're not gonna call me no nigga.
Can I say something when you finish?
You got it. Now, yeah, I'm just ranting now. I'm just telling you that, yeah.
Okay. I've been listening and I've been taking in everything that everybody's been saying.
Mhm.
But what I don't understand is how we have sat up here, and when people got offended by the verbiage that certain people use, but then the two people that was involved in this, Kiana and Jaw Dropper, Kiana came up here and continued to be as disrespectful as she was in that live, which to me caused all of this. And it's been jokey joke when everybody's been extremely serious behind this matter. And if we're not stopping to pay attention to all of this, then what's the point? Because if we're sitting up here, goddamn, chin checking everybody on who has the right to say something, but then when the person that actually started the disrespect come over here mocking when everybody is trying to learn from this or correct whatever the behavior that may have been wrong, what's the purpose?
No, you're right.
It was ultimately disrespectful.
Can I ask what was the purpose of mentioning me saying nigga now versus me saying nigga on her panel?
I think for both of y'all are wrong. I said that too, Jaw Dropper. Me personally, y'all seen how I acted when somebody called me a dirty ass Haitian on this goddamn app.
Yeah.
Based off the history that has happened in Miami with that term and what has happened to Haitians there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was extremely wrong how she was speaking about your country. I also do think it was extremely wrong for you to weaponize the N-word.
That's not where I took it wrong. That's where you guys thought I took it wrong.
No, but that's my opinion, Jaw Dropper. If I have African American ancestry, so if I'm and I know you personally, so well not personally, but me and you have equal on my end.
No, I know.
So if I'm walking past and I hear Lala Boyka saying the N-word, I'm like, what the fuck? When I didn't even know at first it was really you until I went and watched the clip and I heard Jaw Dropper said the way that you use it, I was like, well, I was even offended by it. But that's my opinion. To me, you might be like, okay, well, she was attacking my country, so I'm gonna go ahead and go below the belt. I can not really understand that, but I can see that. But I was offended by it too. I can say, Jaw Dropper, I was offended by it. And from one black person to another, if you were saying something about Haiti and I was offended by what you said afterward, I'm okay. If you don't want to apologize to her, that's perfectly fine. But I can be like, okay, damn, I kind of fucked up about that. Because you offended other people that was your friends. Just like Kiana also offended the Puerto Rican community as well. So if people from you see me as a person who has Jamaican and Haitian ancestry standing up here telling them the stuff that they were saying to you and how they were questioning your blackness was offensive as well.
Yeah. Let me just say this. Can I say this really quickly? And I get it, and this may offend some people. I don't mean to when I say this, though, okay? We did address the fact that Kiana was dead ass wrong for her xenophobic remarks. That was definitely mentioned here. But this platform talks about black social issues. So we're going to hone in on the black part. You get what I'm saying? I get it. And that's a fight. And she wrong. And that's wrong to Kiana. And I told you that shit motherfucking wrong. She should not have done that. She should have been muted. She should have been something.